They say money talks, but when you call your bank, does it feel like anyone is actually listening? You call customer service, wait on hold for 20 minutes listening to terrible elevator music, and then get passed around to 3 different people just to ask a simple question. It's frustrating. But here's the secret. That is not the experience everyone has. There are different levels to banking. It's almost like a video game. When you hit certain score milestones, you unlock new levels, new weapons, and better service. In the financial world, those scores are your net worth. Today, we're going to walk through the 3 major net worth milestones that completely change how banks treat you. We're going to move from waiting on hold to having a direct line to someone who knows your name, all the way up to levels where the bank practically works for you. Welcome to the channel. Before we jump into milestone number 1, we need to clarify one very important financial concept. When we talk about banks changing how they treat you, we need to define what banks actually care about. You might have a net worth of $1 million because you own a house worth $1 million. That's great for you. But to the bank, that house doesn't mean much because it's not liquid. They can't manage it for you. Banks care about your investable assets. This is money you have in cash, stocks, bonds, or retirement accounts, things the bank can hold or manage for you. When I talk about milestones today, I am specifically talking about the amount of investable assets you have deposited with that bank. Okay, that's the technical stuff out of the way. Let's get to the first milestone. Milestone number 1 goes by different names at different banks. Some call it Premier Banking. Others call it the preferred tier. This milestone is usually triggered when you have between $100,000 and $250,000 in investable assets at the bank. Think of this like moving from economy class on an airplane to premium economy. The seat is a little bigger, you get snacks a little faster, but you're still basically on the same plane as everyone else. So, what changes here? 3 main things. First, the annoying fees disappear. When you have 6 figures with a bank, they stop nickel and diming you. Monthly checking account fees? Gone. Wire transfer fees? Often waived or reduced. Fees for using another bank's ATM? Usually reimbursed. The bank wants to keep your money, so they stop charging you small fees to hold it. Second, you get priority service. Remember that 20-minute hold time I mentioned? At this tier, you usually get a special phone number. When you call, you jump to the front of the line. You might wait 2 minutes instead of 20. Third, and this is the biggest change at this level, you get assigned a relationship manager. A relationship manager isn't a full-blown private banker yet. They are usually based in a local branch. They have hundreds of clients, so they won't know your kids' birthdays. But if you have an issue, like a weird charge on your card or you need a mortgage pre-approval fast, you don't call the 1-800 number. You email Dave at the local branch, and Dave handles it for you. It's a single point of contact that makes life much easier. Now we arrive at the big league. Milestone 2, the 2 Comma Club. Milestone 2 is generally $1 million to $5 million in investable assets. This is where you cross the velvet rope into true private banking. If the last tier was premium economy seating, this is first-class international with the lay-flat bed and the champagne. The shift here is massive. You are no longer just a customer with a good balance. You are a valued partner. At this level, your relationship manager is replaced by a dedicated private banker. Unlike the branch manager who has hundreds of clients, a private banker might only have 30 or 40 families they look after. They will know your kids' birthdays. They might even send them gifts. Their job is to be a financial concierge. They coordinate everything. Need an estate plan? They bring in the bank's trust specialist. Need to buy a vacation home in Italy? They bring in international currency experts. But the biggest financial nice thing you unlock here is something called securities-based lending. This is how the wealthy stay wealthy. Let's say you want to buy a $200,000 boat. The average person has to sell $200,000 worth of stocks to buy it. When you sell stocks, you have to pay capital gains tax. That's expensive. At the private banking level, the bank says, don't sell your stocks, keep them growing. We will just lend you the $200,000 cash at a very low interest rate, using your stock portfolio as collateral. You get the cash, you don't pay the taxes, and your investments keep working for you. This is a massive advantage that is rarely offered to the general public.
And finally, milestone 3. This is the ultra-high net worth category. Depending on the bank, this starts somewhere between $10 million and $25 million. If private banking is flying first class, this milestone is owning your own private jet. You don't follow the bank's schedule, the bank follows yours. At this level, the service changes from personalized to bespoke. That means everything is custom-made just for you. When you have $25 million with a bank, you aren't dealing with a single banker anymore. You are often dealing with a family office team within the bank. They help you manage literally everything: hiring staff for your homes, managing your art collection, and planning philanthropic charities that will last for generations. But the real difference here is access. At this level, you get invited to invest in things normal people never see. The bank might come to you and say, "We are helping a massive tech company go public next month. Before the stock hits the stock market, do you want to buy in at the ground floor price?" Or they might say, "We are financing a new skyscraper in Manhattan. The minimum investment is $5 million. Are you in?" At the ultra level, the bank isn't just holding your money. They are actively bringing you exclusive opportunities to make more money. It's easy to look at these numbers, $1 million, $10 million, and feel like they are impossible to reach. But remember, every single person at that ultra-high net worth level started somewhere. They started with their first $1,000 savings account, standing in line like everyone else. The goal of this video isn't to make you feel bad that you don't have a private banker yet. It's to show you the roadmap. It's to show you that as you build wealth, the system changes to support you more. Keep building, keep investing, and keep leveling up. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel's net worth with the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe so you don't miss the next video on building your wealth.